Shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel. First and foremost, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Ruchah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone who rule well, and labor in his word and doctrine. So I'm here with the brothers Zazan and Masha.
Shalom. Shalom.
So this is actually some of that the brother Zazan put in the group chat, and this is a little news story here talking about monkeypox. All right, monkeypox cases confirmed in England. Latest updates says latest updates on cases of monkeypox identified by the UK Health Security Agency. All right, those are some photos of it. It's lucky. I just want to move past that, but you can see it's a skin plague basically. All right, and it says 11 more cases of monkeypox identified. 11 more because he initially showed where it was just 2, wasn't it?
That's right.
And then he put this one in. Now there's 11 more, at least. It says the UK Health Security Agency has detected 11 additional cases of monkeypox in England. The latest cases bring the total number of monkeypox cases confirmed in England since 6th of May to 20. Okay. It says that infection can be passed on through close contact or contact with clothing or linens used by a person who has monkeypox.
Can I make a comment on that, please?
Of course.
There was a recent one, I think it was a BBC article I was reading on it, and they're saying now it's never been considered a sexually transmitted disease, but now because of this certain outbreak, because of close contact and skin-on-skin contact is also classed as that or considered that now.
Yeah, right. Because you can transmit it sexually. So, as it reads here, the infection can be passed on through close contact or contact with clothing or linens used by a person who has monkeypox. Right. This is, however, the virus does not usually spread easily between people, and the risk to the UK population remains low. Okay, and then, we'll see about that. Because if that's all we have to do, have close contact and whatnot, or if because people
6 feet,
if people have things on them, a lot of people in the world are kind of stupid as well, man. They won't be cautious. They'll just kind of do their thing, and
half of them will wear triple mask.
Right.
10 monkeypox shots.
Yeah. As long as they can identify as that, because if it wasn't hyped up in the news, they'd probably be like whatever. Just like the scene on Nueve, what was that really? Like a little flu kind of thing. You kind of ill. It didn't really affect you heavily. If it wasn't for the whole hyping up thereof, most people would just go to work anyway and just be amongst each other. Sometimes they won't. Don't get me wrong.
But these are times of the end.
That's right.
Ultimately, Matthew 24, verse 7 and 8. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows.
That's right.
So this, although it's the end, it's the beginning of the end. So it can only get better.
Only worse for them, but better for us. Anyone with unusual rashes or it says lesions actually on any part of their body. Which actually, if you get
S.
Yeah, with the S, Lesions. It reminds me of what's this lesion? What's this word mean?
It says lesion, Lesion. Early 15th C, damage, injury, from French lesion, hurt, offense, I should get you to read that actually. You just confirm. So it says lesion, hurt, offense, wrong, injury, wound, from Latin lesionem, a hurting, injury, personal attack. From later to strike, hurt, damage.
Mm-hmm. And when I say here lesion, it reminds me of scripture going into different pronunciation, different word. And that word lesion over here.
Yeah, it goes to collect or gather, different root.
Which actually makes me think, even though because when you have these illnesses, it is related to demons. It is related to demons coming upon you.
Spirit of infirmity.
Yep, there you go. So, as it reads, it says, anyone with unusual rashes or lesions on any part of their body, especially their genitalia, should contact NHS 111 or call a sexual health service if they have concerns. There you go. We continue to engage with partners across the sector at pace to deliver training webinars about monkeypox to clinicians to increase knowledge and awareness of this infection, which is unusual in clinical settings in the UK. The first of these was hosted earlier this week by British Association for Sexual Health and HIV BASHH says, and was attended by over 900 people. All right,
That's a lot of people.
at least 900 people are trying to get like aware of this thing.
And they tell their family and their friends, they bug out a bit.
Yep. Again, you know, it's just similar to scripture. Wait.
2nd Esdras chapter 15 verse 49. I will send plagues upon thee, widowhood, poverty, famine, sword, and pestilence, to waste thy houses with destruction and death.
So, okay.
I was saying Isaiah 47 as well goes into that, you know, these plagues, widowhood, famine, paraphrasing, you know, all these shall come upon thee in a day.
Mm-hmm.
If you could get that, please, Isaiah 47.
It reads, a notable proportion of early cases detected have been in gay and bisexual men. You know, that's judgment coming upon, all right, all these sodomites, man. And so UKHSA is urging this community in particular to be alert. You got that precept?
See, we read it at camp today. Where is it? It's Ecclesiasticus 16 and 8. Neither spared he the place where Lot sojourned, where he abhorred them for their pride.
Yep.
Pride is hateful before man and the Most High.
So, you found it?
Isaiah 47.
It should be in the first few.
Come down and sit in the dust.
First one, yeah.
Verse 1. Isaiah 47:1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Take the millstones and grind meal, and cover thy locks. Make bare the leg, and cover the thigh. Pass over the rivers.
And going to, you know, being bare, the shame being uncovered ultimately, you know.
Verse 3. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man.
That you are. Is it not?
As for our Redeemer, the Lord of hosts is his name, the Holy One of Israel. Sit thou silent, and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms.
When it comes upon Babylon, man, you know, like things will be heavy there, man, because of just how wicked that. Like when you relate all together, because the scriptures goes into famine and pestilence, you know, being part of the beginning of sorrows. When you combine those together, in a time where people are starving and then they can't even get any remedies, you know, for their skin and whatnot, that's gonna be even worse. Yep, there you go. Screams just like that, man. All right. Was the point you wanted in there, brother? Brother Bashar? And why I read that, people should notify clinics ahead of their visit and can be assured their call or discussion will be treated sensitively and confidentially.
We got it.
Verse 9. But these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day: the loss of children and widowhood. They shall come upon thee in their perfection for the multitude of thy sorceries, and for the great abundance of thine enchantments. For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, thou hast said, none seeth me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it hath perverted thee, and thou hast said in thy heart, I am, and none else besides me. Therefore shall evil come upon thee, thou shalt not know from whence it riseth, and mischief shall fall upon thee.
Right. And so I was gonna say, like, more mischief will come in the time of famine, because people are going to do all types of wickedness to try acquire some bread. And when pestilence comes and joins onto that, then people are gonna get way more, like, you know, just basically vicious about it, man. Like, you know, the scripture says, because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold.
Thou shalt not be able to put it off, and desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know.
I'm keep reading this, right? Monkeypox is usually a mild, self-limiting illness spread by very close contact with someone with monkeypox, and most people recover within a few weeks. And let's see about that. Let's see about that. Go ahead.
The Lord is the architect of this. We can't forget.
Yep.
So it could be it could be a fucking cold. Yeah, but the Lord can ramp up them symptoms. You know, ramp up the destruction that He's going to bring upon this earth. Because it's not just going to be little, tiny little things. The things that are about to come upon this earth, they're going to increase.
Yep.
Now, as birth pangs, as travail upon a woman, they also increasing in intensity and increasing by frequency as time progresses.
That's right. The Lord's really about to bring many evils, man, to make sure people really know that this place is not. It
is and it is not.
Yep. There you go. Now, Dr. Susan Hopkins, some chief medical advisor of the UKHSA, said we anticipated that further cases would be detected through our active case finding with NHS services and heightened vigilance among healthcare professionals. Okay, we expect this increase to continue in the coming days and for more cases to be identified in the wider community. Alongside this, we are receiving reports of further cases being identified in other countries globally. Would you look at that? Alright, so this also is going to be a global thing, and they've said, which we are saying that, but they're already saying that, and they've said it's only found 20 in the UK, allegedly.
As Iowa would say, we'll see about that.
We continue to rapidly investigate the source of these infections, okay, and raise awareness among healthcare professionals, and they're gonna try do whatever to push some type of agenda to get people to have that fear, just like they did with all the toilet paper, just like they did with food in general. All right, and right now, you know, they're gonna, how I say it, like they're gonna look kind of like a lot of people didn't buy it the first time when people like sort of getting all hyped up about it, but now what they're saying is, you know, this could be what, apocalyptic. So people might be like, nah, that's bullshit and nothing gonna happen. But when shit really ramps up and it does happen, it's gonna catch them off guard, you know, like a thief in the night. Now it says, because the virus spreads through close contact, we are urging everyone to be aware of any unusual rashes or lesions and contact NHS 11 or a sexual health service if they have any concerns. Okay. And basically contact clinics and all that stuff there. And it happens mostly amongst Chichiman there. So let's keep moving now. Symptoms. Initial symptoms of monkeypox include fever, headache. Alright, so look at this. Fever. Getting that headache. That's a fucking annoying demon to have on you as well, man. Your body's all heated up, man.
Fevre Borgia.
Say it like headache, muscle aches. Hey, muscle aches when you're weak as fuck. That shit will fucking. That's gonna that, bro. Loads of people are feeling like heavy muscle aches, man. They're gonna get fucking. The demons in them are gonna fucking come out, man. Backache, swollen lymph nodes. I don't know what that is.
Right
there. Oh, thank you. Oh, oof, there you go, man.
Google that. Fact check it.
Fact check it, as they say. Which like the brother in Hollywood saying is a play on words, because it's a fact.
Lymph nodes. All right. Lymph nodes are located in many parts of the body, including the neck, armpit, chest, belly, and groin. They contain the immune cells that can help fight infection by attacking and destroying germs that are carried in through the lymph fluid.
Ooh.
There are hundreds of lymph nodes throughout your body. So we just learnt something.
And let's say somebody's baby had this, right? And there's a famine and you're trying to get remedy. You're going to go look around whose head you can chop off. Not you. People are going to do that. The world are going to go around chopping heads off, trying to find out who's got some herbs. Motherfuckers never even cared about herbs, but when shit hits the fan, all of a sudden they're obsessed with herbs.
We were down in big 2-litre Coke bottles, and now it's fucking green tea, which is not a bad thing. You know, certain times you might have been sort of slipping up, you know, where you're getting slack with your diet or whatever. Then you sort of get ill. Then you're like, shit, let me get some vegetables.
Yeah, that does happen, man.
You know, I'm guilty of that.
Yeah, man. And it says chills and exhaustion. A rash can develop, often beginning on the face, then spreading to other parts of the body, including the genitals. Hey, and a lot of you fucking social media whores, when you get it on your genitals, you get it across your face. Man, you're gonna get fucking. You're just gonna start taking videos like, look at me, I feel like shit, feels sorry for me. And then when shit hits the fan,
take videos and put it on OnlyFans.
Oh yeah, man.
And when
get some profit.
When shit hits the OnlyFans.
Yeah, man. It says the rash can develop, often begin on the face, then spread to other parts of the body, including the genitals. The rash changes and goes through different stages. It can look like chickenpox or syphilis. Ugh. I got you. I mean, syphilis, man. Oh, fuck that. Before finally forming a scab, which later falls off. Alright. So there's a process of its healing. which you know your flesh does that in general anyway, man. But you know, this is very, we've sort of just made the point regarding this monkeypox situation, and this is just one of more pestilences, man. Don't expect only a few. Expect much evils, man. Expect heavy famine, heavy pestilence, and demons upon people's flesh. People acting like serious demons, violent ones. All that shit, man. All right. But Lord willing, this video was edifying. We want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Ruchah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and labor in this word and doctrine. Shalom wa barakah laha b'chayar hagawiyah yasharala. Meaning peace and blessings to the elect of the nation of Israel. Shalom.
Shalom.